right, what's up, everybody? Happy Saturday out there. Hope you're having fun. Just want to keep doing these every week during our investment campaign. Just wanted to share with you what we're doing at necoTECH about what you can invest in with our crowd equity campaign. So we are live on WeFunder. It's a platform that was approved in 2000 and voted in 2012, went live in 2016. Allows companies, startup companies, to raise capital from anyone. So the Securities Act, it's always been the elites, right, the rich that can invest in startup companies. Now anyone can invest in startup companies. So that's what we're doing right now. We chose that route. We turned down our large venture capital offers to pursue this. One, to help kind of prove the way and show people what was out there. Through my role at the Entrepreneurial Center at Ohio Wesleyan, we want to be able to have the tools and resources to help others accelerate their businesses and their startups. So that's kind of why we're in the crowdfunding realm, and gives our fans and family and friends an opportunity to participate in our success and our growth before the big investors come in. So we'll be out there raising larger capital dollars after this round, but we'll be raising money on this one. So it's a SEC platform. So you can go to wefunder.com/necoTECH, NECOTECH, and get all of our investment details. So I can't say the terms over public airwaves, so because it is an SEC sanctioned thing. So everybody's got to have the equal opportunity. But what I can do is talk a little bit about what we are doing at necoTECH. So why is this an attractive investment? Why is it something that you should be watching or interested in? That's why we're here. So I'll pull this up real quick because we did have a very exciting week with one of our product lines. So the robotic crack sealing machine, this thing is really cool. So this is what it looks like. So this is a robotic crack sealer. So it is what it sounds like. It is a Fanuc, however you want to say it, robot off the back of a Ford 750 chassis, or in this case, it's a Freightliner with the prototype, hooked up to a crackpot kettle that is typically what you would see for sealing roads. And so what this does is it actually uses a laser imaging system along with 3 cameras to read the road and actually scan the depths of the cracks, the size of the cracks, and where they're located. Then through a software program, it communicates that back to the robot that is hooked up to a crack kettle, and it seals the cracks in the pavement. So why is this cool? Well, one, it looks cool, right? But it really is about safety. So, in Ohio here, we've had almost 24 accidents this winter with cars, distracted drivers or other, hitting our road crews. Thankfully, most of them have hit the barrier vehicles, which is good. But this is designed to eliminate those road crews from that back end. So crack sealing is one of the most essential things in pavement and the maintenance of pavement. And so this helps crack seal the road, keeps the roads lasting longer, so keeps our cost and therefore your tax dollars lower. So that is our first product that we are really excited about. That's being tested down at Tyndall Air Force Base next month. And this is through partnership. So we have exclusive build and sell rights inside the federal market. So we are the federal market partner on this one with our friends over at Robotic Maintenance Vehicle and Pioneer Industrial. They are building these, and we will be adapting these to the DoD standards, to the federal standards, looking at some autonomous vehicles for these, so that we can put the crack seal robot on a different chassis that the Air Force and the Army and your federal aviation airports. There's over 19,000 airports in the U.S., and a lot of them are still using asphalt runways. Your main ones, your international ones, anything that handles jets uses concrete, but they're using asphalt at all your regional airports and everything. So this becomes a very valuable product line for them, being able to automate a lot of the runway operations, the taxiways, the pavements, parking lots, roads, etc. So our next product line that we are live in market with right now, which is our Hot Patch on Demand, or Hot Pod, as we call it. It is a asphalt machine that rapidly reheats asphalt. So you can see I've got a picture there. This is down at the Army Corps of Engineers down in Vicksburg, Mississippi. They are the ones that originally developed this product for the Air Force. So for a solution to the Air Force, I'm sure all of us have hit a pothole in our car, right? Not always fun, can, knock you around a little bit. Now imagine doing that in a fighter jet. That is the Air Force's problem. That's so they cannot take that chance. We can't take that chance, with our nation's military. So that is why we partnered with this one. We own the technology rights for this one as well, and so we are in a phase 2 with this one. Be finalizing this year and then going out for large scale contracts to take these all over the world to the different Air Force bases, and then we also want to adapt it for how it fits into the commercial sector, right? So how can we take this? This thing is in a very ruggedized scenario right now. We can literally drop this thing out the back of a jet, throw 2 chutes on it, and ship it anywhere in the world for combat operations or weather recovery operations. So how do we get that into civilian? That's our next step. So we'll be working on that. The advantage here is, you can see a patch there that you would typically cut out around a pothole. You fill it. It's up to 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 5 minutes. And then down there on the bottom, you've got a simulation that is actually with an F-15 fighter jet wheel scenario. So it just shows that after only a few passes, a standard patch crushes and crumbles. With the hot patch, we deliver a lot better, and it can take hundreds, if not thousands, of passes with fighter aircraft. So, which is a huge advantage for the military. So, those are kind of the 2 things that we're working on right now. We also have our recycled plastic asphalt product that we have tested down with the National Center for Asphalt Technology at Auburn. And we are going to be doing a lot more development with that with the Army Corps of Engineers over the next year and 2 years. So very exciting things. That's kind of where it all started for us, was that recycled asphalt product. We're going to see a lot more of that over the coming years. That's how we help with the plastic waste problem. So that's, filling up our nation's landfills or waterways. So this is how we can help contribute to a better solution, better infrastructure, longer lasting infrastructure. So we're creating a more durable pavement and got the best engineers in the world working on it. So we are very blessed to have our relationships with the Air Force, with the Army Corps, with NASA. And that's where we're kind of, keep on trending. So we're focused on the equipment first, the sustainable equipment that helps increase safety, helps make our warfighters' times easier. We'll start with that, and then we'll roll out the sustainable materials. So if you think sustainable equipment for application or installation or maintenance, and then sustainable materials along the way, that is what necoTECH is all about. So, and as far as any questions, I know I've gotten several questions, people messaging me over the week, happy to answer anything about the investments that I can. WeFunder has an awesome FAQ section, just talks about what crowd equity is, what the investment looks like, but it's literally as little as $100 you can invest in us and other startups out there. There you go. Thanks, team. So you can check out our crowdfunding campaign at wefunder.com/necoTECH. And we'd love to welcome you on board, and we'll be keeping up the progress here. So myself and a couple from my team are going to be down in Charlotte this week. So you'll probably see us going live from Charlotte, North Carolina, with the robotic crack seal machine. So we'll be down there. This is the first debut at a national show. It's been to a couple regionals, and it has stolen the show. So we're excited to see what it will do down there. Got my little gimbal iPhone thing that I'll be recording some interviews with, getting people's reactions, just seeing, what the impact is going to be on the industry. So we'll be down in Charlotte this week doing that. Then we got testing with that machine at Tyndall Air Force Base in March. And then we'll be at another national show in Nashville later in, I guess, March, April then. So it's going to be a very eventful next month here with the robotic crack seal, but then also with the hot pod as we're going. So, all right. So let's see. I have a couple questions I'll just answer here. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Always good to see you. So, Ludovic, appreciate the support and the investment for sure. And then Cam, let's see, follow the journey a bit since I heard you on Clubhouse months ago. Any plans for work reaching Canada? Yes. So Canada is definitely on our radar. That is kind of, we've got, North American rights for everything that we do. We actually have global rights, but North America will be where we start. So the hot pod unit that I showed just a minute ago, the hot patch on demand, we actually tested that up at Goose Bay, Canada. So you probably, Cam, I think you're a little southern than that, so you probably don't get it that cold, but it was negative 39 degrees. I was not there. The Army Corps of Engineers were there. They tested it with the Royal Canadian Air Force, got tremendous results because up there they can only pave 4 months out of the year. The plants are open. So they had to, it helps them tremendously because they can put hot asphalt on the runways any time of the year. So with that, I try to keep these short. So, again, happy to answer any questions. Feel free to message me, message our team, and then check out as the team puts up there, the WeFunder. That is where all the information has to come from as far as our investments, just to keep it legal and SEC compliant. Don't want to piss off any 3-digit federal agencies or 3-letter federal agencies. So I try to stay compliant with them. So appreciate the support. And somebody messaged me, Miami. Yes, so Miami. This is Miami, Ohio, as you can see here. So I'm a alumni of Miami, Ohio. So that we've got a saying there. We say that we were a university when Florida still belonged to Spain. So I always get asked when I say I went to Miami, like, oh, it must have been nice and sunny. Like, well, it was, but it was Ohio. So, all right. Well, everybody have a wonderful rest of the Saturday. Happy to chat anytime, and appreciate it. And appreciate welcoming 80 new investors over the last 2 weeks here. So thanks for joining us at the necoTECH, Neco Nation, as we call it. And we welcome you and look forward to more. Take care.